Welcome to the Red Eye. This is Wade Englehart.
I'm Jamison Nichols.
And I'm Ploy Shutun Planon. In this show, we will be taking you inside a very special high school club, an awesome local restaurant, and a little competition between our high school athletes and athnots. We will also take a look into our high school administration and finally an investigation into a school competition between Ithaca and Binghamton.
Our first segment will be clubbing at IHS. We'll be looking inside a popular high school club, Code Red Robotics, officially called Team 639. This is our high school's very own first robotics team. They build robotics and compete across the country. Wade, you're in Code Red Robotics, right?
I was even interviewed by our very own Elijah Chen and Joseph Lunin.
Does FIRST stand for anything?
You'll find out right now.
Hello and welcome to our new segment, Clubbing at IHS.
The show where we take a look at extracurriculars.
But not clubbing people.
Today on the show, we're going to take a closer look at Code Red Robotics.
Most people at IHS already know about Team 639, a member of FIRST.
For inspiration and recognition of science and technology.
And it's been around since 2001. This year, it's attracted over 60 members.
Now in this 13th season, students from around the high school enjoy Code Red. I'm Elijah.
And I'm Joseph, and today we'll see why Code Red is so fun.
Team 639 is advised by tech teacher Mr. Crowley. Many members know him through Project Lead the Way engineering classes. We had a chance to talk to him.
Hello, I'm here with Mr. Crowley today. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
So you've been advising Code Red for a while now. How long has it been?
I believe this is my 6th year as the main advisor, but my 9th year being affiliated with the team.
So, do you have fun on the team?
If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't do it every year.
So, what is the best part about advising this tech team?
I think I say it every year, but watching the kids grow, watching new kids come in, build confidence, build skills, and then go out beyond high school to the workforce or to college, and then come back and say how much of an impact Code Red had on them, I think is the best part for me.
So, what would you say is your favorite robot out of these years that you've been here?
I have no idea. The Commander, I think, the kicking robot. A few years back, I played soccer, and it was just small. It was easy to move around. It functioned pretty well. It was a good little machine.
So what was your least favorite?
I think it was 2008 or 10. It was the one with the four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, and the plastic wheels and the helix. It was awful. It didn't work. It was complicated. We put a lot of effort into it, blood, sweat, and tears, and it just did not work as we had planned.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely, thank you.
Over the past couple of weeks, the team has been talking about different sub-teams. New members especially had to think through what sub-teams they would join. There's lots to do, such as programming, machining, pneumatics, and much more.
So, we've talked a lot about different teams if you came to the new members meeting a few weeks ago. And what team do you think you will be most interested in joining?
I think I'm interested in welding, but I'm not sure yet.
I do want to try everything before I make a final decision on this. Programming seems really interesting. I haven't done it before, and it's pretty fun.
Well, currently I'm most interested in the programming team, and that's partly because I also want to learn how to program better because I have some experience with programming, but it's an opportunity to see if I really like programming and to get better at it at the same time.
Being on Code Red doesn't mean you have to work with machines. Veteran members don't all work on the robot. Let's take a look.
So, what have you done on this team since you first joined?
Since I first joined, I've worked on a lot of projects. In my first year, I was mainly with video editing. I did a lot of the videos that we put out to the public, including time lapses and the reveal for the robot that year. Last year, which was my second year on the team, I worked a lot more with the website, trying to get that fixed as it was very, very broken. And this year, being public relations, I'm going to be working a lot more with the Chairman's Award, writing the press releases, and kind of running the entire media team.
I'm an admin. I deal with forms.
On my first year, I was the head of pneumatics, and then I became the lead welder this past year, as well as the BTM and/or vice president. however it may be want to be known.
Welcome back.
Today we saw that Code Red wasn't just a club full of geeks and nerds.
It's also a club where you can not just come to build a robot, but build lasting friendships and team-building skills.
Many students on Code Red wouldn't have joined if there wasn't stuff for them to do.
There's lots of things such as machining, pneumatics, digital media, and lots more.
And you can even try and be lazy if you want.
But you shouldn't.
Anyways, with WRED, I'm Elijah.
And I'm Joseph, and next week we'll take a look at Model UN.
Want to hear a joke?
Sure.
What's a robot's favorite kind of music?
I have no idea.
Heavy metal.
Well, with that, we leave you.
Back to you.
So I know for a fact that that simple 5-minute segment was not enough to cover all that is Code Red. But if you want to find out more, please come down to one of our meetings or even our build nights, because it is so much fun and I know you'll enjoy it.
And now for a different type of competition. Our very own Michael Gould has been digging into Ithaca High School athletes and is reporting on trained athletes at Ithaca High School and how they stack up against amateurs. Here's Michael Gould with Joes vs. Pros.
Hello, I am Michael Gould, and today is Pro vs. Joe. In today's matchup, we have Patrick Hall versus Avon and Miriam in soccer. So let's get to it. This is a tale of the take. Patrick Hall, weighing 175, height 5'10", years ever playing soccer, none. Avon and Miriam, 135 pounds, 5'8", years playing soccer, a total of 9. In our soccer matchup today, we have Avon and Miriam versus Patrick Hall. Avon, how do you think you can prepare for Patrick Hall?
Well, I've been playing soccer for 9 years, so I'm pretty sure I'll do pretty well.
Rumor has it he's a mean machine in FIFA 13, so what challenges do you think he'll face?
FIFA 13, that's kind of rough. I don't know if I can compete against him. I think he'll have the strategy to beat me because of playing FIFA 13.
How do you think you'll compare physically?
I think I can I'm faster than him. I think I can beat him in one-on-one moves and everything like that.
I'm here with Patrick Hall, who's going against Avon and Miriam. Patrick, how do you think you're going to do against a pro?
I think I'm going to do pretty good against an actual soccer player. I have good cardio, so I can keep up with him.
What challenges do you think you'll face going against the actual soccer player?
Some challenges would probably be the maneuvers, like how he, slips and slides against other soccer players when he plays in actual games. So, yeah, that'll be my only challenge.
What have you done to prepare for this challenge?
I've done some light sprints, some heavy sprints, and some leg workouts as well. So I'm actually prepared for this one.
Well, let's get into the challenge. In the first event, each contender will sprint 10 yards and backpedal back, and we will test their times. Go! .4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. .5, way better than Patrick. Of our matchup, our pro won 3-1. It's okay, Joe. Congratulations, bro. What do you think about the game?
Well, I underestimated Avon. I didn't know he was that good in soccer. He also got me working on his maneuvers that I said that was going to be a challenge. So I gave it to him.
How do you think he did?
I think he did pretty well. I mean, I expected him to do better since he plays FIFA.
Well, that's the end of our game. See you next time.
It sure looked like they worked up an appetite.
Well, good thing we have a restaurant review coming up next on Restaurant Wrap-Up. James Edelstone and I joined Avon and Marion at Ithaca Beer Company. Let's see how it panned out.
Hello, I'm Wade.
I'm James.
And I'm Avon.
And this is Restaurant Wrap-Up.
Hello, this is Restaurant Wrap-Up with WRED. We are here at Ithaca Beer Company Tap Room to review their restaurant. Hello, so I'm here with
Aaron Thurston.
And Aaron, what's your job here?
I am a bartender.
And what's it like to work here? Do you like it?
It's really nice to work here. It's one of the easiest going customer bases I've ever worked with. People are just really laid back, really friendly, very patient when we're stressed out and busy. And it's just really fun to work here. Sometimes it's nice and slow like this and we can kind of hang out, and then there's other times when it's just non-stop all day and you just gotta power through it.
So what would you say your busiest hour or busiest day is?
Saturday for sure. Last Saturday we, from 12 to 9, never stopped needing to get customers something. Saturdays are just non-stop. Thursdays are the slow days. If you want to come in on a nice leisurely night, Thursday, as you can tell, is the day to do that.
All right, so what's your favorite meal here?
I actually have 3. I always rotate between the burger, the pulled pork, and the wood-fired pizzas. You just can't replicate either of those around town, so just got to rotate all those in my lunches.
All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
This is WRED, and we're here at Ithaca Beer Company to review the food at this fine establishment.
We're here with Brian Akumu, who is a customer. So Brian, what do you think of this food?
Wait, let me check it out real quick. It's really good. Oh my God.
Really good, really good?
What's that sauce? Oh my God.
All right, so what you're saying is that if you had a choice, you would come here a lot?
Yeah, if I had the money.
All right, so he brings up an interesting point. It's a little expensive here, but the food is really good.
Definitely, definitely.
Hello, I'm here with
Carrie.
And Carrie, how long have you worked here?
About 2 months.
What's it like working here?
I love working here. It's a lot of fun. It's really busy. It keeps you on your toes. You're moving all day long. Everybody who comes here is nice. Everybody who works here is really nice.
So overall, it's basically the perfect job if you want to work in this sort of place?
Yeah. Yeah, I've worked in several retail places, and this is by far my favorite.
And what's the food like?
The food is really good.
Do you have a personal favorite?
I'm back and forth between pulled pork and the pizza.
Very
the
good
pulled
choice.
pork sandwich is phenomenal. The French fries are some of the best I've had, but I can't get over a good wood oven pizza, so.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So here we are. We've ordered a variety of food. We have a selection of burgers, some pizza, and soup, so we can get a taste of all the things that are offered here. Avon, what sort of food did you get?
I got a Swiss and mushroom burger with bacon inside.
All right. Wade's burger over there is just a plain hamburger. Myself, I got a bacon cheddar burger. And then we have a half and half pizza and the soup of the day. So here we are. We've had a large amount of our meal. I myself had the bacon cheeseburger, which was very good. I also was able to sample the classic and the Asiago garlic pizza, which was very good as well. Overall, my meal was very delicious.
I had a Swiss and mushroom burger with bacon on it. I thought it was amazing. Also had a side of fries, and I really enjoyed this sauce in particular. I don't know why, but I really do like it. I have yet to try the pizza, and I heard it's really good, so yeah.
And I had a sampling of their classic burger and classic pizza with a side of fries and their chipotle mayo. And I must say it was all very delicious, and I enjoyed it in an extremely large amount, with a classic Ithaca ginger beer, which is the best ginger beer in the world in my opinion. And I'm about to try the soup of the day, which I hope will be just as delicious.
And this fry.
If I had to give a rating for local restaurant, I would probably give this place 9 out of 10. They are a very, very solid restaurant, and I personally enjoy coming here all the time, and I look forward to coming here next time.
Next up, here's a segment from our own Oliver Work, who dug into current issues at Ithaca High School concerning how administration works with students to address behavior. This is the first in an ongoing series we will be conducting on this subject.
It isn't a secret that Ithaca High School has a lot of associate principals. According to the student handbook, their duty is to protect all students at Ithaca High School and discipline any student when appropriate. Spending the past few years at IHS, it is evident that students have opinions, good and bad, about the role of associate principals. Let's hear from a senior and AP, Miss Killens, about their thoughts on this topic.
Hi, I'm Oliver Work, reporting for WRED. I'm here with Danny Mazzarella. Danny, how do you feel the administration handles disciplinary situations here at IHS?
Well, Oliver, I'm glad you asked. Personally, I think that the administration oversteps their boundaries a little bit. I think the school has quite a bit of power when it comes to students' rights. Kid even taken out of his senior night soccer game. Because of this, I think this is a pretty clear example of what they're doing, and they're trying to take advantage of their powers.
With Miss Killens, an associate principal at Ithaca High School. Miss Killens, could you state your name and title?
My name is Takima Killens, and I am the associate principal here at Ithaca High School.
Thank you. So, what is your personal approach to handling disciplinary actions here at the high school?
Well, that depends on what the actions are. So, give me something specific. What are you interested in?
Well, how about the recent events with the alcohol in the cars with a few students and that whole situation?
So my approach to that situation is first and foremost safety, student safety. So it's very concerning when you go out into the parking lot, and we've had a number of incidences occur in our parking lot over the last year plus that I've been here. And to see that there were beer cans all over the parking lot is disturbing, because it makes me think that kids are under the influence, kids that are possibly driving are under the influence. Kids are not supposed to be transporting other kids, but you guys do. And so now I have to think about more than just one student being in danger, but how many other students are in danger. So safety is first and foremost.
Thank you. How should a student be proactive to avoid these kinds of situations?
Don't bring alcohol to school. In terms of adults being authority figures, I'm all about that, because I don't think of APs as being authority figures singularly. I think that all the adults in the building are authority figures. And but in terms of the reputation that APs have, I think that that is a reputation that's primarily built from kids that don't know us, kids that haven't interacted with us. I think if you look at the kids that have interacted with us, you'll find that it's a very different relationship. So I can walk down the hallway and you'll hear a lot of kids saying, "Hi, Miss Killens, hi, Miss Killens." Those are kids who have referrals. Those are kids who've been in my office. Those are kids who I've developed a relationship with based on the referrals. Like, they came to me because of a referral, and instead of being the heavy, we engage in conversation, we talk, and we figure out things together, and, we problem solve together. And because of that, they see me as a resource. I would say that the kids who say that don't know us. And I would encourage them to get to know us, because that's not who we are, and that's not how we want to be looked at or perceived. Because we're not out to get anyone. The only thing we are out to do is we're out to keep this school really safe for every single student in the school. And we're out to assist every single one of you in being the best you that you can be, and helping us to be the best us that we can be.
This has been a segment brought to you by Oliver Work. I'm signing off.
For our final segment, WSKG has created a competition for the Ithaca and Binghamton students to be on NPR funded by the Park Foundation. Parker went to the WSKG studios in October to learn about how real news stations function. He also found out more about the competition.
For the teleprompter. So you're responsible for all the audio from the microphones, any...
I'm Jamie, and this is Artist Cafe.
From this camera. It's really bright, isn't it?
Artist Cafe. Artists and environmentalists send a strong message.
Yeah.
It's sort of a scale to
How's the conversation?
Yeah. All right, we're good.
Hi, I'm Parker reporting for WRED. So the competition is basically two classes that are each competing for a radio segment slot on NPR. And the top 5 segments from both classes will be broadcasted by WSKG, which is supported by the Park Foundation. So what is your role in this process?
My role in this process last year, WSKG asked us if we wanted to do a partnership with them to be able to work with them to have the students do radio pieces. So in May, we sat down with the members of WSKG and hashed out the details pertaining to this project.
So what is the criteria to choose these top 5 segments?
So it's judged on technical things as well as content. So it'll be, things about voice and pacing, and then the quality of your sound and the quality of your interviews, and just generally how you put the piece together. And then also about the content, what you are talking about, if you delivered a clear message, if your piece followed logically, or if it was kind of all over the place, it wouldn't be scored as high. So it's both aspects that we are judging when we look at those.
I am here with
Avon.
So what was your initial reaction to being told that you're going to be put on WSKG and in a competition to be put on?
I was surprised because, well, first, I watched WSKG, and it's such a big thing around this area. So it was awesome. I'm going to be on, I might be on radio.
Here with us today is
Stephen Shea. I was actually a little surprised, a little excited as well, because, it's pretty exciting that you might be featured on NPR.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to it all the time, and there's some really interesting stuff on that network.
I'm here with
James. I was quite surprised that they would let a high schooler make a radio segment that they would air on national radio. And I was also very excited by the challenge.
Well, good luck to all those students participating in this competition.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Catch us next time on WRED.
Stay classy, Ithaca.